A new report finds that civil rights complaints reported by Muslims in the U.S. remain at an all-time high. The Council on American Islamic Relations, or CAIR, released its 2026 Civil Rights Report this morning. According to the report titled "The Right to Be Different," CAIR received over 8,600 complaints nationwide last year. That's the highest number of single-year complaints CAIR has recorded since its first civil rights report was published in 1996.
One thing I wanted to highlight that this report shows us is that Palestinians and Muslims have often been the canary in the coal mines, that what we saw in terms of repression post-Patriot Act is now playing out nationwide. And that shows us how dire the situation is when we look at this report, that the same tactics being unleashed on pro-Palestinian students, activists, and attorneys are now being used at a nationwide level to quell dissent at all levels. And even as we speak, Liqa al-Kurdiya for over a year has now been ICE detention in Texas for no charge other than standing against genocide. Speaking at my own personal experience, nearly a year ago, I filed a report with the Office of Preventing Harassment and Discrimination after a law professor for nearly half a semester engaged in a pattern of harassment because I chose to come to class wearing symbols of my national origin. This report shows us how dire the situation is. It shows us that we must take action. It shows us that we must reclaim the mantle of constitutional rights, especially in places where we use that as a symbol, where we use that as a slogan.
Now, according to the report, CAIR received 198 complaints that were typed as hate crimes in 2025. There were also 1,100 employment discrimination complaints and 568 immigration asylum discrimination complaints. All right, shifting